There are some myths of using the phone in sales that have been perpetuated for a long time. And I'm going to discuss a couple of these here with you and blow them away. Calling doesn't work. Cold calling doesn't work. I'll agree with the cold part. Cold calling should never be done. Here's how I define a cold call. Calling somebody you don't know, who doesn't know you, and somebody that you don't know anything about, calling them to try to pitch them on your services. Almost always, that's going to create resistance. Most people would not want to talk to somebody that they perceive to be a salesperson. Would you say that's true? I believe this is the greatest profession in the world, sales. But I also have built-in sales resistance, just like you all do. And you prove this every time you walk into, say, a department store across the street here. Because when you walk in, the salesperson runs up to you and asks you about the only possible question they could ever ask you, which is what? Can I help you? And then you lie to them because you say what? I'm just looking. No, you have a life, you're just not there looking. You are there for a purpose. Now, calling, on the other hand, does work. Anytime somebody has ever said in my industry of using the phone in sales, that something doesn't work, you can't use the phone to sell that, phone can only be used to set an appointment, I always just went out and found somebody who was doing it successfully to refute that. So that's what I did when I was doing the research for this program. Here's another myth. It's just a numbers game. You ever heard that before in sales training? Sales is just a numbers game. Make so many calls, you can get so many yeses. For every no you get, you're that much closer to a yes. Anybody heard that before? What a crock that is. Here's a numbers game. The casino is a numbers game. Calling is a quality game. If I take a two-headed coin and I flip it 100 times, am I any closer to a tail on the 101st flip? No, because I'm not doing the right thing to get the result that I'm looking for. Now, see, a lot of these myths of sales have contributed to the reasons why people don't want to place the phone calls. Because if you think that, here's another one. If you think that you should love rejection, I'm no Dr. Phil, but if I love something, I want more of it. I don't want more rejection. Matter of fact, I want to figure out a way to avoid whatever it is that's causing me to feel that rejection. What we're going to do here is I'm going to show you a way to not feel rejection based on something that's happening to you on your phone calls. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to get no's. We're always going to get no's. If we're playing the game, we're going to get no's. Baseball players are going to swing, they're going to miss. Basketball players will shoot, they'll miss. Accountants will sometimes not come up with the right number. Do they look at the spreadsheet and say, oh, I got rejected by that spreadsheet? No, it's just something that happened to them. So we're going to look at some of the things that happen to us and make sure that we're not feeling rejected based on those things.